Okay, so I thought today to make some cheese sticks. I thought it would be a really good idea because people love cheese sticks, especially McDonald's ones. Probably they're one of the best. Let's start. So first we need 300 grams of flour. 10 grams of baking powder. 10 grams of baking powder, not too much. Then 1 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of salt. And also 200 grams, milliliters of milk. So all we have to do, it's pretty simple, just put everything in here. So put first, we got inside the bowl, we would put first the salt, we would put it in. Then, next would be the baking powder. Just dip it in, and in a little bit, everything counts, okay? And next, the milk. So try not to spill any. So, and I guess that's the first part done. So now we made our dough from the mixing. Now we have to get parsley. You have to cut it up nice and neatly. So let's take the plate off, and we're going to have to take a little bit. You have to straighten it out, and then you have to bend it. Try and get not too much, but not too little. So I'll bend it again, just because it'll be easier for me. And then I'll try and not make a fling everywhere, and then I'll just cut it. Then I take the next one. Lovely smell. Okay, don't take too much. Take a little. Bend it. Oh, that's a little weird. Bend it. There we go. Put them over here. Okay. Now I'm going to do this method. Okay, or not. I'll just cut it. Now I need to use the whole plate. I'll cut it up a little bit, it doesn't look as stiff. Okay, so I'm going to move it on with this. Take all bits are important. Okay, now next one, now take a little bit more so you don't have to take too much time. Squish it a little bit so it doesn't just fall apart, and then just cut it. Okay, I'll just cut it a little bit more. Okay, now take the last bunch, take everything, I'm going to roll it up so it's good, and then I'll cut it. Oh, this is a good bunch. Okay, so now let's bunch it up together. And now I'm going to take it like this because it's easier for me. And then I'm going to make it as small pieces as possible. Oh, some bits are falling. So now we put all the parsley inside, we'll cut it up. Now we're going to put it back on the plate for later on. It's spilling a little bit, don't worry, you can get that later. Try not to, because everything's important, try not to lose any parsley. Okay, I think that'll be enough, right? Yeah, try and get as much as possible off your table, put it in. There. Okay, now you put some in. Just clean it. Never do it this way. Always do it on the back of the knife so you don't cut it. Now, if you want to do it slightly on the edge, you can do it, but you should not ever be close. So you can just slowly. Okay. So now we've done this. We can put the cheese. There's cheese over here. That's been placed. So let's put this away because we will not be needing this. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to have to cut it in half. We're going to have to cut this in half. So let's try and make it as half as possible. Oh, that's sturdy. Okay, let's put this half away. Then we're going to have to cut it diagonally. Let's make it very hard. That is some tough cheese. Let's put this one away. And then, now we're going to turn it over. Then half it again. Let's try and make it as tough as possible. Okay. Now do it again on this side. Like this. There we go. Alright. Oh, it's a little stuck. Put this away. And now we're going to put them all together. And we're going to have to do all of them to the same. So we're going to have to cut this in half now. So we've done these two. Those are good. This one we need cut in half again. So let's, yep. Alright. Let's put these away. Let's take this block and let's cut it in half again. And is it the same? No. Let's cut it again. There we go. Okay. I'll do the same to this one. And just repeat the process of cutting it in half and half and half. I have one more block here. We have to just cut it this way. I mean this one. So this way. Or just cut it this way. I prefer this way. So this is a big lump. There we go. Now we cut it in half. Let's see. In half. Then we'll take one. Then we'll half it again. Then we'll half it again. Okay. Do the same over here. We'll half it. And we'll do the same here. Half. Oh, that's not very halfy. Let's half this. This. Let's put this. And there we go. Now we halved all the cheese. Okay, so now we've done all the cheese cutting and parcel things. Parsley, not parcel. We're going to put all the cheese over here for later. Oh, this is not going well. Let's put them like that. And then like that. That. And there we go. Now we're going to put this later and the knife because we won't be needing it. Now I wanted to show you our dough. It took us a while to do it, but here we go. And it looks nice, but it's very simple to do. Now it's been done for 10 minutes. So you need to mix it for 10 minutes, and now we're going to have to roll it out. Okay, so now we rolled the dough. Here's the dough, beautiful dough. So now what you've got to do, we're going to take this parsley we made earlier. I'll put it over here. Or here. I'll put this away because we won't need this. And I also got sesame seeds for extra taste. So what I'll do, I'll tip a little bit inside. Not too much. Ooh. And then first I need to put a cheese. And I need to put it in, I need to mix it around. And I need to get all of them. So I put them all in here. And then I just start mixing them around. Try not to spill. So I'll bring it a little closer. Then I'll put this back where I don't need it. We'll clear the area, and then I just need to mix it around. Make them nice and coated with parsley and sesame seeds. Nicely coated. Right, that's what you have to do. Okay, so first thing we need to do, because your dough is uneven, we'll try and cut a straight line. So let's try and cut a straight line. I'm not going to press too hard, then I'm going to press harder. Alright, so let's take this piece of dough off so it's nice and straight. I'll put this to the side. I'll do this side as well. So I'll do it over here, and I'll make the line first. No, let's do it here. This is why we always need to signify where we're going. So now I'm going to start pressing down. Okay, I got that out of the way. Oh, cut a little bit of that, and take that as a little bit. Right, so now we're taking that, put this to the side. So now we will have to cut in the line of this. So it'll be, I need to move this a little bit, and now then I'll press down, and then it should. Not much flour here. Okay, now let's take a little bit. Now I have to do the other side. I have to put this over here, and I'm going to. I'll start over here, and then I will start cutting it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be kind of straight. So that's it. That's the first part done. So let's put this back. We'll first put this away. So now we have lots of space. I'll put this more back. I'll put it on here, and I'll put this away. Can't make any room. There we go. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to take one of these, which we mixed, and we're going to put them all in number 3s. Try and give them enough space. Enough space. So we have to mix it up a little bit, just for extra. I'll put this because it doesn't have enough. Let's put a little bit of parsley. It's a little dry, so let's put them on. Okay. Put a little bit of parsley over here. Now we have a little bit of parsley over here. And now we have more, so let's put much more. So let's put there, and then we put it on top. You see what I'm going to be doing next. So we have this. Don't be afraid to use a lot of parsley on one, because there we have a bunch of parsley. Okay, and now we're going to have to put it in the middle. So put a bunch of parsley. Oh, that's okay. Now I've done it. I'm going to put this away. And I need to cut them all into separate pieces. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to try and trace out some lines. There aren't perfect lines, but they are lines that are very important. Now I'm going to press down it, follow the lines. Oh, there's a little miscut. Don't worry though. So follow, make a line. Then follow it. Then cut the line. Then cut it and then make the line. That's not very good. I'll cut it a little bit differently. And now I'm going to have to cut it diagonally like this. This will be very difficult, because it will go through. I won't be able to cut it straight, so I'm going to have to cut a little bit weirdly, which is very difficult. Okay, now I've made the cut. It's not very diagonal, don't worry. Now we're going to have to take one up. Not much flour at the bottom, so I need to put it over and roll it. We'll try to roll it. Alright, that's the first one done. So I need to repeat this many times. I need to cut this a little bit. Take it. And then connect it. And try and put them together. get it. Okay, now we rolled all of them up. This is an example that I made a little earlier. So it's very nice, it looks nice. So what we need to do, as it showed, you see no holes at all. But some of these have holes, like this one. What we need to do, we have to try and pinch the top, just in case, because there can be tiny holes. That can be microscopic, but everything helps. So what we have to do with side holes, you have to try and make it longer. You have to try and overbuild it. Make it longer. And if there's not enough though, just don't worry to pick some off the middle. So make it a little longer. Make it a little longer. If you can't put up any more dough, just pretty much just press it against the fork. And if you see a small hole over here, just for designer, we're going to make a little bit, and we're going to make it all nice. It looks really nice. So do them to all of them. If they will not stick, or like if you try and like cover a small hole, we have some egg just in case. So you just put a little bit on, and it will more or less stick like glue. So I'll do these to all of them. Right. So there's no holes now. Now just this. To do this, right, and on this. Now I'm going to skip forward because there's a lot to do and I don't want to waste your time. Okay, so now we've done all of them. It looks really pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them all on this plate so it can go boiling or baking. I don't know how it works. So, boiling, I guess, from the looks of it, boiling. So I'm going to bring a little closer, oil. So I'm going to put them all nicely over here. Hopefully it will all fit. Hopefully it will all fit there. So, we'll cut and we'll tell you after we're done. Okay, we've done it. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to pick this one and I'll show you what it looks inside. Nice cheese. So I guess this is the end of our showcase of how to do, well, cheese stuff. Well, cheese sticks, more or less. So, thanks for watching.